Hello, my name is Massiel Huerta, and my environmental issue project was based on habitat destruction, loss of coral reefs. Quick project overview. In today's world, there are many environmental issues, thus including the destruction of coral reefs. Coral reefs are valuable because they are like a forest floor in the ocean. Coral reefs provide many animals shelter and food. Everything has a domino effect, and the more coral reefs there are, the more variety of living organisms there shall be. There is both a direct and indirect human activity affecting our coral reefs. Human activity causes serious trouble to the coral reefs of the world. Overexploring the reefs for commercial and tourist commodity is threatening the abundance of coral. Another factor is inappropriate fishing and snorkeling. When individuals whom are inexperienced go out to the ocean floors, they damage the reefs and cause direct destruction of animal habitat. Aside from human activities affecting the coral reefs, we also have coral bleaching. This is associated with the rise in water's temperature. The truth is dreadful, but you must get to the root of the problem to come up with a solution. Now the question is, what is coral? All corals are in the same phylum, Cnidaria, the same as jellyfish. Corals are related to sea anemones. The structure of a polyp. The polyp has an opening at one end where it serves as a mouth. This is surrounded by several tentacles that allows them to capture their nutrients. There is a huge variety of corals, thus making all the different ornate colors of orange, red, and blue. Where exactly are the coral reefs located? It's located across the world's ocean. The map on the lower right-hand corner indicates the location of some of the world's coral reefs. Corals may be found in both shallow and deep water. There has been several current research done on coral reefs. In a study done by P.L. Monday et al., they observed and researched the connection between climate change and the coral reef system. Due to many natural factors and human activity, Earth has begun to see an increase in temperature. According to the study, the rate of global warming appears to have increased in recent decades. For the period of 1950 to 2007, the global average has increased at 0.12 degrees Celsius per decade. Coral reefs are homes to a variety of organisms, and many of them are ectotherms. And with these significant changes in temperature, a lot can change. Their developmental and growth rate and reproduction is affected. Loss of habitat through fishing poses a major threat to marine species. S.K. Wilson et al. Are in agreement that environmental conditions underlie fisheries productivity. One marine species that was pointed out in their study was the coral reefs. Millions of individuals who reside in coastal areas depend on a variety of goods from the water. But as much as humans depend on these products, they are causing stress on the coral reef ecosystem. Many fish utilize coral reefs for food and shelter. However, the disturbances that reduce coral cover have a significant effect on the fish's abundance. Everything is one vicious cycle that places the pressure on why we need to conserve our environments. In addition to taking steps to preserve the coral reefs through reducing pollution, respecting the reefs, and assisting organizations, another idea is in the making. H. M. Guzman discusses coral transplantation. As the world observes the decline in species richness, many are attempting to come up with ideas to help restore the coral reefs. In coral transplantation, corals are taken from broken colonies and transported to nurseries to be rescued. It seems that this idea would help recover the loss of coral, but not to the extent we would like it to. So in conclusion, we need to place a huge emphasis on conserving the richness of species at a more hands-on and natural manner. The loss of coral reefs has both an ecological and economic impact. Habitat destruction impacts breeding and feeding grounds for invertebrates, fish, birds, and other marine organisms. Water quality also becomes poor without coral reefs. On the economic side, people depend on reefs for money, food, and mere pleasure from the beauty of them. When we lose coral reef cover, it means we also lose fish. This is their home where they feed, breed, and reproduce. Fisheries will no longer be able to obtain the large amounts of fish in which they capture and take to sell supply to families. This means a reduction of fish catch for those fishermen, which would negatively affect both food supply and associated economic activity. Destroyed reefs will no longer attract those tourists either. Reefs that are damaged lack color and abundant marine life, which can have an effect on a larger scale. There are several countries or coastal communities who live off of the income made from tourism. The take-home message is to learn to preserve, let us recover from the damage we have caused, and let us restore the beautiful coral reefs. We must take baby steps. Respect the coral reef floors, reduce pollution, say no to souvenirs, and support reef-friendly businesses. Remember, preserve, recover, and restore.